Welcome back to Mosswick. Today we're pushing production into overdrive, and more importantly, starting a brand new hillside village within our map. A fresh settlement means big changes and new settlers. So, let's get to work. Okay, so to get started today, I think we're just going to continue on our path from last week of expanding a lot of our production. Even the things that are doing okay, I think we're just going to ignore the numbers and just build a bunch more stuff out. I was looking around and we're starting to do pretty good. The map is not totally full, but fairly full. I know we can obviously get a lot denser. I've seen people on Reddit and stuff with 1,000 or 2,000 citizens or townsfolk, and I'm not sure we're going to get that far with this build, but I do want to go a little farther. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you think we can do in this town, but I think we're getting towards the end of this particular series, and then we'll apply everything we've learned in a whole new build. Someone was wanting to see something on a map with more rivers or lakes, which I think would be super interesting. I know we have this great coastline that aesthetically looks cool, but it doesn't provide much kind of building challenge to build around or improve the complexity of our layout. So I think that's a great idea. And so if you guys have any great map seeds with rivers or cool cliffs or lakes and anything that looks great, feel free to share those. But if not, we'll generate some stuff, and maybe I'll generate something ahead of time and we can take a vote, or we'll figure something out. But we're not done here yet. So first thing is, let's see. I think we're still short. I don't know that we have any. Yeah. So I wanted to build. We have a monk's dorm up here. Let's also get a nun's dorm just so we can get a few more people up here, and maybe we can even expand our winery a little bit. Nun dorms. Dyslexia is fun. Yeah, we can just go right across the street here, and just put you there. Give you a little bit of height. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Let's get a door going. And maybe a little tower just for funsies. And great, we'll build that. And let's speed some time up because we do not have time to be waiting. Eventually, our tree planter guy will get some trees built in here, and that'll start really looking like a little sanctuary area. Somebody did also suggest mixing up some of these tombstones with other versions of the statues, which I thought was interesting. Let's see, like stuff like the gargoyle, I guess. There is this shrine too. All right, so I don't want to spend a ton of time on this, but let's just see if we can't. Let me just knock a few of these out and see if we can't just add a little variety, because I was planting these graves, I was thinking that they were a little uniform, and cemeteries in real life often have a lot more variety, so I think that's not a bad call. So yeah, we just get a statue in there, and that needs to be attached to something. That's very big. Is this one smaller? Nope, not really. Using the crosses I thought was an interesting idea. So we can try that out. Actually, maybe even dropping a few of those in would be good. But this one, that needs to be attached. Gargoyle? Nope, that needs to be attached. So we don't have too many different options here. But I think the cross actually looks pretty great. So we can, does this one work on the different cross, or is that the same one I was using? That's the one I was using. Get a bigger one. Oh, a lot of these need to be attached. So, okay, so we're mostly doing statues and crosses, which I still think is fine, because that definitely adds at least a bit of variety. So we'll get a few more of these in, and then I wonder if we can't, I like this bench, but I wonder if like this kind of shrine deal at the top would be cool, or we can maybe just, someone gets a real special treatment. Let's just mix that in for now. And let's see, that's probably a good start. So we'll let those get going, and then let's just expand on. First, we'll expand on our population by adding this fellow, and then I think we're going to just build out a lot more, kind of expand on this production zone, and see if we can't do it a little more like we had talked about. Oh, that's the like we had talked about with kind of clumping stuff together last episode with, you know, having warehouses and granaries that are intentionally placed to allow for more organized workflows. So I know we just probably replanted all this, but now we are going to remove it all. So goodbye trees. Who needs you? Except for all of us. Okay. And then maybe keep that just in case. And then while we're waiting for those to clear out a little bit, I was also thinking, as we're expanding our farms over here, I'm just gonna start a new little town. We're just gonna start a new little town. Just up over here, kind of like we have our roadside town and our mining town. I think we're just going to start a little. We do have a bit of a farming town over here that is now kind of just turned into being the edge of our main town, but I think we'll just start building something brand new over here. So kind of pretending like we're starting from the beginning. So we're going to start with some very basic market stalls. I'm trying to think if we want to start right there, or maybe, yeah, we'll actually start down here in this flatter area. So let's see, we'll get a couple of market stalls in. Nope, keep grabbing the wrong ones. And unlike our little roadhouse area, I'm not worried. This one can grow out a bit. You know, I limited that one to, I think, mostly commoners, and we didn't really get above that. If even, we do have some commoners, but I try to not get too many. With this one, this can be, I think, we'll let this get as dense as it wants to. All right, so we'll get that going. We'll get, let's see. I guess we should get some. We are going to need some more wheat anyway. It looks like we're getting a little tight on that, so I think we can still build up here. Actually, I wonder if we don't have a lot of our town up there. Yep, we're doing that. So all this stuff we just built, we're now going to, can we do it all together? Because it's all, no, of course not. Okay. Okay, so then I also wanted to just build another town. A little, kind of like our roadside deal over there. Just something out here in some of this land, and just kind of eat up some more of this space. So I think this hill is looking like a nice fun place to go. I do think this is the edge of the map. I saw this place initially up here when I first started playing this map and thought that would be sweet to build on, but it is apparently out of bounds. So we're going to start, let's see, I guess we can start right at the top here with some markets. And let's see where kind of, so we can fill all of this with housing. So maybe we'll do our market, yeah. Kind of get our town square area here in the center of this little, is this as flat as I think? Not really. So we'll go down here a bit, and then we're going to have to clear a bunch of this stuff out too. So, and I think with the roadside kind of roadhouse crossroads area, we kind of limited the growth of that place. We didn't want it to get too big. I don't mind if this grows a little denser or whatever. We'll see how far it goes depending on, you know, how long we stick with this map, but overall I think I'm not worried about limiting kind of density of any of this. So let's get, I think, residential up on this hill would be fun. Maybe not all the way back, and we can line that with some trees to kind of close it off to that open area, since it feels like that, you know, you would extend up there naturally, but we're not going to be doing that. And then let's see what else. What are kind of the basic things here? We will need a granary, and we will need, let's see. Yeah, we might as well get the lumber, you know, some lumber stuff going. I wonder also how they're gonna, looks like they're walking out through this way. That makes sense. So we'll get lumber camps kind of just here, and we'll get a sawmill going. I lost that lumber camp in the forest. Oof. We'll go with that. And you might as well get a forester as well. I want to really kind of treat this like a whole new thing. Stone cutter. I think we have a stone cutter right here, and we also have some stone there. Oh, and we also have stone right here in town. So, oh, and iron. So we'll do that. We're also going to invite a bunch more people, since we're going to be needing them. Oh, builders, of course. Immediately they're going to be bringing a lot of this stuff from the other side of town, but it shouldn't be too long, hopefully, before this becomes, it's a little more self-sufficient. So let's see. Got some folks to add to that. And then we don't use food production. Oh, let's immediately go and get some berries going. So we'll get, let's go with 2 berry huts. And those both being built? Apparently they are. Okay. And then we'll also get hunters going. They're going to be doing wood out here. So let's do hunting kind of up here by this mine area. We are going to need them to give them a hunting ground as well as wood cutting grounds. So we're going to connect all of this and let them hunt in all of that area. Should probably get more than one hunter's cabin up. And then for wood cutting, I think we're going to take at least all of this, because I think we don't even want that there, so we can have a little more space for this town. And then we'll extend it out there, and we can get our, let's see, Assign some folks to the things we've got. Forester's camp is still being built. And we'll get... Yeah, we're going to need a butcher, although I don't think we will... Actually, let's wait on some of that until some of these trees are cleared out, because I think that'll inform our layout a bit. We are going to need more wheat. So we can get a wheat farm going here. And the windmill as well. So if we kind of build our farm here, windmill might be good right about there. And let's see what else. Oh, a church. We'll definitely need a church. Oh, the other thing I think I might do is let's take our town square where our new folks will show up and just move it all the way out here so that people are showing up. We'll see what that path looks like. I'm guessing they'll come this way, but perhaps I wonder if they're going to end up just cutting, like, you know, from here. They might actually cut that way. That'll be an interesting new road, potentially. So, let's see. That's all being built still. I have no idea. I've completely lost my wood production in the density of the forest. There we go. So it looks like this is all still being built. So, all right, we'll let that stuff get built and we'll check back on this in a second. All right, so while that stuff builds, we have now created some more space over here. So I do want to get the things that I think we really want to add more to are definitely iron. So we will add an iron smelter here, as well as blacksmith right across the street. And then a stonemason's hut. Oh, we got a stonecutter's camp right there. That's actually great, but let's get a stone mason going here as well so we can get more. That actually has been a thing. The polished stone, I mean, we did build that church that took, what, 1,000 polished stone or something, so I think that's a fair assumption that we would be low on that. And then blacksmith, stonecutter, iron. We're kind of good on... Oh, we are going to need more coal. Yeah, the coal thing is tough because they really take a lot of tree. We have 3 already, and so we're just gonna go with the 4th. We're doing decent on coal, but you kind of can't have too many. And then we got some new folks. I think this area should be good on... Is that being regrown? Yeah, right. As I say it, the new stuff's going up, so that's great. Okay. And what else do we have for... Let's see, for goods production. Looks like we could use another tailor, so let's throw this guy up over here, and then we'll take a couple of warehouses, and get one in here for this stuff. I'm actually gonna move this in a little bit. And we'll get another warehouse. Let's see, that's a bit more of a hill than I realized. But we can get a warehouse in right at the bottom of it. Okay. I think that's looking like we're off to a good start. What other stuff can we build? Candle workshop. Yeah, so we're actually good on wax now, but still low on actual candle production. So that seems like something else we can add to. And then we're doing okay on gold bars. Quartz is only used, I think, for jewelry, right? And that depends on gems, or are there other uses for quartz? I'd love to eat up some of that quartz stock we have, but I'm not sure. Candle, gold, jeweler produces... Oh no, so what does the quartz get used for then? Oh, for glass, of course. Yeah. So we are gonna probably, let's see. Could probably go for some more of that if we're gonna. I'm imagining now that we're building this stuff, we're gonna have some higher level residents, which means that we will need some more buildings. Higher density buildings, which means we're gonna need more glass. So we can get that in as well. And then we'll need some fortification over here. Just get a tower up on this hill here. Let's see, I'm sure we have some more. Oof, I wonder if I missed new people, because they will go away if you don't. Oh, there's some coming, but yeah, if you don't accept them right away, they will just leave. But we have a few that we can add. And this is going to be interesting because this is a fairly aggressive expansion, or in terms of, speed. We're just plopping a lot of stuff down. So I do wonder how this is going to affect resources and just balance. So we'll see. Think that we have some fortification. We might as well go with a little watch post. I think that a lot of people have commented about, just rather than having kind of one big watch post here and there, is having a ton of little ones, just in terms of so that they don't get all clumped up, which is kind of weird, but whatever. It is what it is, so we'll deal with it. All right, we can get some more glass going. And let's get another warehouse in here. A little bit of my thought in this too is I know I'm throwing this together real quick, but I'm curious about kind of thinking ahead to the next build about how to clump this stuff together, because it's not as straightforward as it seems. So I want this is a little experimental and it's going to be a little weird, but I want to see kind of how we can organize that. All right, so while that stuff builds, let's check back in on our new town. Okay, so stuff is cropping up, but we are definitely just short on people. So I'm surprised. Usually when you do this welcome thing, just a ton come. I must have missed them, which is a bummer. So let's get, I guess, our sawmill with somebody else up. Yeah, we can't really do much without new folks. So We've got a couple coming now, but yeah, I must have missed them, and that's unfortunate. Let's see if there's anything else we can think about. I guess we can think about this church now that we have some of our paths in. So we'll kind of go with the little central church right about there. And we'll give them one of these bigger doors. And a little gallery side here. And of course, bell tower. And that's good for now. All right, here we got some people. So let's get somebody working on berries and somebody working to hunt. And I guess we should probably get at least one shopkeeper going with, might as well start with berries. And then do we have someone left for the granary? No, but we'll do berries. We'll do, let's see. I guess we should do meat, which means we are going to need to get our butcher up. And we can kind of throw him off to the side over here. Hope we have some more people coming. We need bodies. Let's see, did we get a warehouse? I don't know that we did. Forester's camp, granary. Looks like we didn't get a warehouse over here. So we can throw this. This feels like we're getting kind of industrial. Oh, we did have a warehouse. Boom, right there. That's the problem with building in the trees. All right, sweet. Oh, we didn't even hit build. That's why. Great. Okay. And so interestingly, they are coming on these established roads and not. So let's see. It looks like the source of our people is right around here. So I'm a little surprised they don't just cut. Oh wait, they are cutting maybe this way and coming around, but still, I'm almost surprised they're not making more of a beeline across this forest. But either way, all right, only one. So I think we should probably get working in the granary. And then, yeah, we really are limited by just having people. And that's probably not being helped by, yeah, look, we've got a ton of people over here and all that stuff we built over there. So we are kind of building, in a way, one new town and kind of half of a new town, two new towns, because the other one is kind of a full-on production scale as well. So let's see what else we can at least plan out and just get built. I don't think it really matters if nobody is working at them. We have our wheat farm. We will need, I suppose, another dairy farm. That we don't like the way that is being traveled upon. So let's get that taken care of with some forbidden space. I think we'll have people, so we'll just do one of these. And actually, let's just rearrange this a bit. It says it's too big anyway, because it looks like we lost a worker. But let's just get that in like that a bit. Oh, there's a bunch of new people. And then so we can paint kind of our no walkie zone like this. And that should hopefully help people go around that way. All right, and then, oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're cooking with, I was gonna say now we're cooking with humans, but that feels weird. All right, so let's get at least one farmer, and then get our wheat field up and going. Let's see, I want to make sure this is, oh, that's a dairy farm, and I built another dairy farm. I clicked on the wrong one before. So let's cancel this, because that was supposed to be a wheat field. And I just clicked on the wrong thing. Delete. All right, well, that's okay. So yeah, we'll get that in there, and then now let's actually get a wheat farm. There we go. We can put, let's see, get this guy. That is a little problematic, because we're going to move this, because that's just not where I wanted it. I need more room for the wheat than the dairy, I think. So we can get rid of that and put it here instead. And then now let's get a wheat farm that we can put kind of right next to our windmill. Okay. And let's see, now we need, it's a bit of a lower priority. I think let's get another guy in here to get the meats being sold, even though we will not, we're not going to have a ton of that. We'll get somebody working here as some carrying folks. Berries, we are so good on berries. Maybe we don't need to. Get somebody going on stone. We should get another hunter up, I think, though. So we'll throw this guy in here. Let's get plenty of that. And then let's take a few of these. We got a few more. One more. Let's get a few of these new people over into this area. So we'll need a blacksmith, a candle maker, a tailor, somebody working on coal. That's it. All right. Let's see. If we can't get some more people in. Oh, and we can use, that's right. Now that we can double up those two. So now we should get a ton of people using all the resources we have to hit recruitment. So this area is still fluctuating with housing, even though, so it still is coming down to patrols. So let's get a smaller, not a watchtower, but nope. A smaller watch post office over here. That should be able to help with that. Let's just need a little one. Get that guy in there. And a door. And go. Okay. Let's see. So got some new folk. We're really, the bottleneck right now is just people. We just need more people. So I'm gonna let this run for a minute and try to gather up a ton more people so that we can move a little quicker. All right, so now we have 24 people, which is the most I've ever had waiting around. So that really worked. All right, now we can really get some of this stuff up and moving. Did I not? Oh, I didn't actually hit build on our wheat farm, so that's cool. Yeah, we'll get you replanting a lot of this area over here, because I think we do want to open some of that up. So we'll get your replanting area. Oh, and I also wanted to just kind of close off this edge of the map. Okay. I think we also needed... Oh boy. We also needed... Where are they? There we go. We got one hunter in there. And I thought we had... Should have built two. Did I not actually hit build on the second one? Boy, it is hard to find this stuff when you put them in the... There we go. Oh, it's still being built. Okay. So we'll get in... We'll get ourselves a priest. And let's make sure we have... so we'll do planks and wood. All right, so let's planks and wood. That's all that's going to go into this one. And wood and wood. So we're actually going to move this to our wood area. So planks and wood, woods and planks. This guy is going to be... Oh, we got more folks coming. So this one's going to be all... Oh, and even more. 26 people. Excellent. Okay, so berries. So we're going to do all meat and all boar in this one. And then we'll move this guy to closer to our hunting operation. And we'll get a couple more hunters going. And okay, berries and meat, good. And then we will now... shouldn't probably have to make another granary. You'd think they would just take the berries directly from there. Somehow they don't have any, but okay, I think make sure we get some farmers in. All right, let's now take some of our new folks and get them jobs over here. So we'll add a new stonemason. We'll get a couple of folks as transporters. We will get people making coal. No, why can't I add? Interesting. Huh, I wonder why the add button does not work. But doing it that way does. Interesting. So all those people I just assigned didn't actually get assigned. So we will do it manually, apparently. Oh, and then while that's happening, let's also recruit some nuns. Oh, interesting. I wonder why we can't recruit any more nuns. So, well, someone left. That sucks for them. It sucks for them. We're better off without them. We don't need them. So we do have all kinds of people available, but I'm having a hard time assigning them to jobs, interestingly. Huh, The militia just hanging out, huh, on free time. Interesting. Oh, speaking of things people need, they're going to need some water over here. That's my bad, guys. That's a pretty basic one, and I definitely dropped the ball on that. Let's also... So we've got 19 people, yet I can't really assign... No one's unemployed, and I can't assign people. I wonder... Not quite sure. I wonder if they're walking to their new job, and they're not there yet, so... They technically have a job, but they're not employed because they haven't shown up yet. Not sure completely on that, but... Alright, got our farmers, so let's give them something to farm. And I suppose we can probably get rid of these trees in the middle of their crop, but not. Let's keep that stone deposit or iron deposit. And let's also, now that we have all these new citizens and new jobs, I'm guessing there are some folks that are going to need upgrades. Wish you could filter this by who actually needs it instead of having to scroll through and randomly see a couple. Now that we're up to almost 500, the list becomes a little different. So this is what we really want, right? We really want more citizens so that we can get our folks downtown a lot. Oh, someone's going to leave because I clicked the job. I upgraded somebody who does not have the job for it, so... In advance, goodbye, sir, when you leave out of frustration. So we can get a bunch of our monks and nuns. And anything else? Okay, I think that's good for now. This is probably who left, our brewer, I'm guessing. Why can't I assign any of these unemployed people? Where are you? They're kind of all over the place. Oh, because you're a monk, so you can't get a regular job. Huh. So that I'm not sure about. That was, I said at the beginning of this, I wonder what happens when we do this massive upgrade like this. What problems are gonna arise? And this seems to be one of them. We are getting some housing upgrades though, which is great. We got a bunch going on right here. We got some over there. Let's see if we can throw people into this. So these people we can hire. We can hire one person as a patroller. So that should at least help. Hopefully. So all these people that are unemployed, militiaman, I don't... Oh. I have figured it out. So, okay. When you call in people using welcome knob, okay. So lesson learned. When you call people in using the castle or the Mosaic emissary, they're calling in more monks and more soldiers, not just more citizens. So we actually, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Just didn't know that. So in that case, I guess we need to create another company, I guess. Let's see. Is that a thing we can do? Oh, we need to create a new tent, I guess, right? Is that how? Let's see. Company 1. So let's see if we create a new sword encampment. We'll just throw it. Oh, that's right where the archers are. So now we're getting a little tight. I didn't realize we would have to make new tents for every type of encampment. We're having issues. I'm just thinking about this now with people keep getting notifications about people not being able to get to the healing house. So somebody suggested just moving it a touch, even though it's not really being blocked by anything. So we'll give that a shot and see if that has any effect. Oh boy, we want you right about there. Oh, I think maybe that's why the door was too close to that, perhaps. I'm not sure. Okay, so that is making a lot more sense in terms of that's why we have all these militiamen down here. Because that's and monks, because that's the people we invited. All right, well it makes sense, but I had not actually used that. So I think we did invite some people. Yeah, we should have some regular citizens coming now. But I wonder if we have all of these new monks and stuff, or why are we unable to add? Are they all monks instead of? See, we still don't. But oh, unemployed. There we go. Okay. All right. So more lessons to be learned still, even at this stage of the game. Okay. Well, I think that's probably a decent place to leave it. This episode has gone on a little long. So we got some more folks coming. I think next time we'll just pick up with. We'll get more regular citizens in so that we can actually give them regular jobs and not call in all of these militiamen and monks and stuff. So lesson learned, but now we know. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for commenting. Appreciate all of the folks of you who are hitting the subscribe button. It really helps a lot and let us get more of these videos out. So thanks again and have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Bye.